Hello my dear students, welcome back to your physics class. This is your physics teacher. I hope you all are well. We have completed measurement of time in the previous video and today we are going to start the next topic, that is measurement of temperature. So what is temperature? We all have heard this word temperature in our everyday life. For example, when we talk about weather, we say that today is very hot or today is very cold. Similarly, whenever we got fever, we used to measure our body temperature with the help of a thermometer. We know that when we touch ice cubes, we will feel cold, and on touching hot water, we will feel hot. So we can say that our sense of touch can tell us that if an object is hot or cold, but the measure of degree of hotness or coldness of an object is given by temperature. So temperature can be defined as the degree of hotness or coldness of a body, or we can say that it gives the measure of heat energy present in a body, as it is a measurable quantity. We know that it is a fundamental quantity because it doesn't depend on other physical quantities for its measurement. Now, next we have an activity to understand that hotness and coldness are relative terms. So, for this activity, let us take three containers A, B, and C. A filled with cold water, B filled with lukewarm water, and C filled with hot water. Hot water should not be too much hot. Now dip your fingers, one in cold water and another in lukewarm water. So what do you will observe? You can feel that lukewarm water is hotter than cold water. So lukewarm water is hot body. Now again dip your fingers, one in lukewarm water and another in hot water. Now what you will observe? You can feel that hot water is hotter than lukewarm water. So lukewarm water is colder body now. That means we can say that lukewarm water is hotter body when compared with cold water, and it is cold body when compared with the hot water. So from this we can conclude that hotness and coldness are relative terms. That means they are compared in relation to another object. Next is units for measuring temperature. We know that the SI unit of temperature is Kelvin. The other units of temperature are degree Celsius and degree Fahrenheit. These are very commonly used units in our everyday life. For example, we measure temperature of our body in terms of degree Fahrenheit and the room temperature is measured in terms of degree Celsius. There are three different scales of temperature corresponding to these three units: the Fahrenheit scale, the Celsius scale, and the Kelvin scale. The Fahrenheit scale was developed by Gabriel Fahrenheit, Celsius scale was developed by Anders Celsius, and the Kelvin scale was discovered by Lord William Kelvin. Now here you will learn about these three temperature scales in detail. So here you can see the Fahrenheit scale, the Celsius scale, and the Kelvin scale. In each of these temperature scales, we take two reference points. One is the lower fixed point, which is also known as freezing point of water, and the other is upper fixed point, which is also known as the boiling point of water. Similarly, in Celsius scale and Kelvin scale, there are lower fixed points and the upper fixed points. And the difference between the lower fixed points and the upper fixed points is divided uniformly into smaller divisions. What are smaller divisions? Here we will discuss in detail. So the first one is Fahrenheit scale. In Fahrenheit scale, the lower fixed point or the freezing point of water is 32 degree Fahrenheit and the upper fixed point or boiling point of water is 212 degree Fahrenheit. And the difference between the upper fixed point and the lower fixed point is equal to 180. That means there will be 180 equal divisions in between the upper fixed point and the lower fixed point if each division is taken equal to 1 degree Fahrenheit. So what is division here? The small markings represents the divisions. So there will be 180 equal divisions or 180 subdivisions in between the upper fixed point and the lower fixed point. Next is Celsius scale. So in Celsius scale, the lower fixed point or the freezing point of water is 0 degree Celsius and the upper fixed point or the boiling point of water is 100 degree Celsius. And the difference between the upper fixed point and the lower fixed point is equal to 100. So it means there will be 100 subdivisions between these two fixed points or we can say that there are 100 divisions between upper fixed point and lower fixed point if each division is taken equal to 1 degree Celsius. Next, in Kelvin scale, the lower fixed point or the freezing point of water is taken as 273 Kelvin and the upper fixed point or the boiling point of water is 373 Kelvin. And the difference between the upper fixed point and the lower fixed point is equal to 100. So it means there will be 100 subdivisions between the upper fixed point and the lower fixed point if each division is taken equal to 1 degree Celsius. So this is about Kelvin scale. So in all these scales you can see that freezing point of water, room temperature, body temperature and boiling point of water are shown on the 3 temperature scales. First one is Fahrenheit scale. In Fahrenheit scale the freezing point of water is 32 degree Fahrenheit. In Celsius scale it is 0 degree Celsius and in Kelvin scale it is 273 Kelvin. And if we talk about room temperature, then room temperature in degree Celsius is 25 degree Celsius and it will be equal to 77 degree Fahrenheit in Fahrenheit scale and 298 Kelvin in the Kelvin scale. Similarly, the body temperature, which is 37 degrees in degree Celsius scale, that is equal to 98.6 degree Fahrenheit in Fahrenheit scale and 310 Kelvin in Kelvin scale. And similarly, the boiling point of water in Fahrenheit scale is 212 degree Fahrenheit. The boiling point of water in Celsius scale is 100 degree Celsius and in Kelvin scale it is 373 Kelvin. So we can say that the temperature of any object will give different readings on these 3 different scales. But all the readings will indicate the same temperature, just like 1 kilogram and 1000 gram mean the same mass, 2 feet and 24 inches mean the same length. Similarly, whether the readings on the 3 scales are different, but these readings will indicate the same temperature. For example, the freezing point of water occurs at a particular temperature, but the readings on these 3 temperature scales will be different, although it would be represented differently by the 3 scales. Like it is 32 degree Fahrenheit in Fahrenheit scale, 0 degrees in Celsius scale and 273 Kelvin in Kelvin scale. So here is a table for the comparison of 3 temperature scales. First one is the Kelvin scale, second is the Celsius scale and the third one is Fahrenheit scale. So in Kelvin scale the freezing point of water is 273 Kelvin, it is 0 degree Celsius in Celsius scale and 32 degree Fahrenheit in Fahrenheit scale. And similarly, likewise, boiling point of water, difference between the upper fixed point and lower fixed point, number of divisions between the reference temperatures and the measure of each division is written in the table. Next is conversion of units of temperature, means how we can convert one unit of temperature into another. The Celsius and Fahrenheit scales are related to each other by this relation, degree Celsius is equal to 5 by 9 multiplied by degree Fahrenheit minus 32. Or we can write that degree Fahrenheit is equal to 9 by 5 multiplied by degree Celsius plus 32, where degree Celsius and degree Fahrenheit represent the temperatures in Celsius and Fahrenheit scales. Here we have 2 examples to understand the conversion of units of temperature. So for example, if we want to convert the temperature from Fahrenheit scale to Celsius scale, then we will use this relation, degree Celsius is equal to 5 by 9 multiplied by degree Fahrenheit minus 32. Here we are converting 40 degree Fahrenheit to degree Celsius. So here will come 40. So it will be equal to 40 minus 32, that is equal to 8. 8 multiplied by 5 is equal to 40 divided by 9, that is equal to 4.44 degrees Celsius. So we can say that 40 degree Fahrenheit is equal to 4.44 degrees Celsius. Similarly, next one is if we want to convert temperature from Celsius scale to Fahrenheit scale, then we will follow this relation. Degree Fahrenheit is equal to 9 by 5 multiplied by degree Celsius plus 32. So here we are converting 60 degrees Celsius to degree Fahrenheit. So here will come 60. That will be equal to 5 12s are 60, 9 12. 9 multiplied by 12 is equal to 108 plus 32, that is equal to 140 degree Fahrenheit. So we can write that 60 degrees Celsius is equal to 140 degree Fahrenheit. Next one is the relationship between Kelvin scale and the Celsius scale. So how Kelvin scale and Celsius scale are related? Kelvin, the temperature in Kelvin is equal to temperature in degree Celsius plus 273, or we can write that degree Celsius is equal to Kelvin minus the temperature in Kelvin minus 273, or more precisely we can write 0.15 with it